Do some of the different things here for the class, and I'm just gonna pick some randomly real quick just to see what it kind of looks like, and I'll show you one off the first class that I thought was pretty funny, and then we'll go a little bit further from there. So we're gonna say take out 2 slices of bread. Now they didn't say take out 2 slices, so I can assume that I'm supposed to open the bag and take out 2 slices. Or am I supposed to just rip the bag apart and get 2 slices out? Do we see how the problem with that is? Right. So I'm using human ability to understand the English language and pull 2 slices out, even though I should have ripped the bag open. I don't want to ruin a whole bag of bread, right? It's only $1 bread, but it's tough. All right, but it does say, place the bread slices side by the side on the plate. It does say side by side. What is it? The bread slices side by side. Now, does that work? Could be problematic, right? But it does say side by side on the plate. It says open the jelly container. So it says open it. All right. And put the knife in the jelly jar. All right, then scoop half a cup. Half a cup. I would like to not put half a cup on here because that might take me a while and it will be quite messy. And it'll just be a jelly sandwich that's a lot of jelly. And scrape it all on one side of the bread. That's half a cup of bread. Right, half a cup. I don't think they meant half a cup because I'm not sure I can scoop half into one scoop of a knife. So, good dollop. How about that? We'll start with a large dollop. Now, didn't say what side of the knife to use, but the other side has edges. It actually held the jelly quite nice. And then I'm supposed to spread it around the bread, right? Doesn't say to spin this, but I'm going to spin it so I can spread it around, make it easier on myself. Close enough. I think it was all right. So we've already seen some funny hilarity part to it, so we'll go ahead and skip over that. Then clean the knife using a napkin. All right. That's a messy napkin, though. All right. Then open the peanut butter container and put the cleaned knife into the peanut butter jar. I am using not peanut, so those of you who are allergic to peanuts, do not worry. This is sunflower seed spread. Even better, it tastes good. So, I haven't tried it yet, but I know it's going to taste good because I like it. It says to open it. Now, fun thing, when you become if you were to go into IT, one of the greatest things they do is, tell me how to make a peanut butter jelly sandwich. You're the tech support, and I've just called you. I don't know how to make a sandwich. Help. My wife is not here. I'm hungry and going to die of starvation. Help me to make a sandwich. I don't know how to cook, and I don't know where anything in the kitchen is. Go. And that is one of the best ways that they've ever done. I've gone into jobs and they use that. And I've used that when I hired people too. I thought it was great. So I got it in and I opened it, right? Just being funny again. So you need to be careful. It's like, so when I told them, I said, hey, there's a lid on there. The lid is going to turn counterclockwise. Grab the lid, grab the bottom, grab the lid, turn it, twist it counterclockwise with a little bit of firm strength until the lid comes off. Now, if it's a brand new jar, your wife may not have taken off the top yet. So you need to find where it can be pulled up a little bit and then slightly pull it up and then remove the seal from it. The first time I did this, and I told the guy that over the phone, the boss who was hiring me, he was like, wow, you went so far to remember that there was a seal and you tell the people. So that's like, he's like, you get bonus points for that. And then again, I'm not gonna make myself messy, but just reach inside and grab, because it did say the same thing that the other one did. It says half a cup of peanut butter. How big is the bread you used? That's like a bread the size of this whole plate might carry that. I'm making a falafel, not a falafel, what do they call it? A muffalata. Yeah, muffalata sized sandwich would be about half a cup of each. I can see that. That would be crazy. All right, so it says to spread this on the other, on one side of the other slice of the bread. So it does say to use the other slice. So I can make that assumption because it's already, it does say it. All right. How about you, but I clean my knives with the side of the actual bread and it keeps it all nice. So that looks good. Then clean the knife using the napkin. Boy, that's really a waste of, I can just, right in the mouth, right? But I'm making a peanut butter sandwich for other people. I might not want to eat this myself. All right. I will say they didn't use the hand sanitizer at all, did they? And somebody's going, this is mine, and I don't want to tell anybody it's mine. Then line up the bread with the cover sides facing each other. Line up. I don't know what that means. But okay, we'll get there. So you join the two pieces of bread so it makes a sandwich. It does say to line them up, so I'm going to assume to line them up. Let's just read this one more time. Then line the bread with the cover sides facing each other. That does sound right, right? That does sound like this. So I'm lining them up and then joining the two pieces so it makes a sandwich. Then use the hand sanitizer. So that's where you want to clean up after we've made our food. Use the hand sanitizer to clean your hands. Finally, enjoy the peanut butter jelly sandwich that you have made. So somewhere about the last four, I actually liked the ending. The ending sequence wasn't too bad. The whole lining up was, so orientate, basically line up. I think they meant orient the two pieces of bread over top of each other with the condiment sides facing each other and then make a sandwich, right? That sort of made sense. I used a different word, but it's okay. So I think that one, the ending was okay. The half a cup, I don't know, that was way too much, right? Now we're gonna assume that these are still sealed, right? I'm gonna assume they're sealed so that any other ones that we'll do that. All right, so I'm gonna get back to the default, put the knife back over here, got my bread, right? All right, so let's take this one and we'll say that one had some problems, but like I said, it wasn't about being perfect. It was you realizing the steps you could have added in to go, oh yeah, I could have made that a whole lot better, right? All right, grab the bread, place the bread onto the plate. This one's fun. Grab the peanut butter. Grab the knife. Smear the peanut butter onto the knife. Smear the knife onto the bread. Set down the peanut butter. Grab the jelly. Smear the jelly onto the knife. Smear the jelly onto the bread. Repeat steps 5 and 10 until all the peanut butter and jelly are on the bread. Grab the bread. Place the bread on top. This is going to take a second. All right. Eat. That was fun. Anybody see any problems with this one? Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I like that one. That was hilarious. I don't. Oh yeah, I know who this was. Yeah. You want to say who it was? Everybody's shaking their head no. So okay, we're not giving it away. Anybody want to say who the first one was with the half and half? I just want to ask you, do you actually make a sandwich that way? Because that's a lot of peanut butter and jelly. No? Do you make a hot dog out of that? Because that's a whole lot of jelly and stuff. All right, so here's one. So very similar. I kind of like that one. It was hilarious. The whole app. You'll see why I think it's funny because the video on TV. There's a challenge on the internet, or there was a while back. They were using this because it's an IT thing. We do this to teach algorithmic thinking, right? When you hire someone, you want them to be able to think their process through. And if you're going to give an IT job, talk on the phone, you want them to be very detailed, right? And I'll tell you a good and a bad example of that. So here, place. Now, The last person that I just did over there, don't worry, you're not alone. Place the bread on the plate with the flat side facing up. That's the flattest side. Okay. Twist the lid of the peanut butter counterclockwise until the lid comes loose. Well, it's going to take a lot of force to make that open, right? All right, then take the lid off and put it down. I'll assume they may take the lid off, all right, and put it down. All right, cool. Take the knife by the non-serrated side. All right, and insert the serrated side into the jar of peanut butter. Slowly swirl it around until the peanut butter stuck to the knife. That's going to take a while. It will eventually come off. It will work. All right, have the knife parallel to the plate. Anybody see a problem with this? Mathematically speaking, anybody in here? Do you see the problem with? Yes, sir. No, let's get past the peanut butter part. Make the knife parallel to the plate.
It's a plate.
It is round, and there is no way to make a parallel with a round object. I need a plane of some sort, an X or a Y axis. So if we were to say make it parallel to the table or perpendicular perhaps, or one of them, right? Parallel to the table, perpendicular, and to a round object, that's like saying, hey, let's make that line parallel to a sphere. That would be the same. I mean, it'd just be like, just spin it around a whole bunch of times, and at some point it's constantly in motion, right? All right. So that could be a problem. Then I place, what was it, where was I? Parallel to the plate was the problem. With the knife side, and then over the bread multiple times. Yeah, okay. Place the knife onto the napkin. I'm gonna turn this off because it's getting, all right, I'm too far away. Take the knife by the non-serrated edge, insert the serrated knife into the jar of jelly. At no point did we open the jelly, so yes. Slowly swirl it around until the jelly's stuck. Lift the knife out of the jar. Well, it was never in there. Navigate it over the plate. Navigate it over the plate with the bread on top. Alakazam, alakazoo. Peanut butter sandwiches. Anybody remember that one? A la peanut butter sandwiches? Nobody? Houston PBS thing. PBS was Sesame Street. Sesame Street had the magician. A la peanut butter sandwich. That was his magic word. It was pretty awesome. Lift knife out of jar, navigate. Okay, we did that. Have knife parallel to the plate and run the knife side with the jelly over the bread multiple times. A la Kazam. It didn't work. Take the bread with the jelly and place the side with the jelly on top of the other side of the bread side. I can't do that. It would ruin all the bread. Yeah, so that one went well. Yes. No? We had a problem. Yeah, it was fun. All right. Not as much as this one that I liked. Step one. Blah. Everything was in the step one. All right. Place the right hand on the sanitizer. They actually cleaned their hands pretty good. They said right here, left hand under it, squirt once, rub it around inside out of both sides and all around your hands till dry. Nice. I don't like sanitizer on my bread. That's kind of like barbecue with getting the propellant on the food, and then it tastes like gas, and now your meat is gross. Have you ever had that? People put way too much on their meat on their fire, and suddenly, ugh, it's gross. But same thing, hand sanitizer on the bread would be horrible. Press down. Let's see, we're down there. Place hand on PB jar and rotate 90 degrees. I'm human. My hand can't rotate 90 degrees. I don't know about y'all. But it said, then take the lid off and place it next to the jar. Okay. All right, all right. Repeat for jam. Take off the lid, put it next to the peanut butter jar. Let's see. Take the knife by the handle, and stick it in the PB jar. All right. Place it on, let's see, yeah. Firmly grasp it, twist hand, and pull the knife out. Very little. All right. Anybody here or see where we're supposed to take bread out? All right. I must be eating this off the knife. Firmly grasping it, twist hand and pull the knife out of the PB jar. Place the knife with the PB on the table. I would prefer not to get it on the table, so I'm gonna balance it. There we go. Take a slice of bread and place it on the plate. Okay, so take one slice of bread and put it on the plate. I like that. That'll be okay. I'm gonna grab a really small one. You did what?
That they didn't say to open the bag.
That is true. I could have ripped the bag open again. That would have been fun, yes. But I don't want to ruin a whole bag of bread. So, take the knife with the PB again by the handle. All right. And slide it over the bread. So that we spread it evenly. Well, I don't have a lot, so it will take a while to spread that much peanut butter evenly. Got a little bit. That works. Let's see. So the PB is spread evenly across the face-up side of the bread. Repeat for jam. Okay, repeat for jam. So let's go back and look again. It says take the knife by the handle and stick it in the jar, firmly grasping it. Twist the hand and pull the knife out of the jar. Place the knife on the table. Okay, take out a slice of bread. It does say take out another slice of bread. And then place it on the plate. Take the knife with the condiment by the handle. Slide it over the bread until you have evenly spread the most meager amount of condiment. All right. And spread evenly across the top. I tried, it won't go even. There's no more. Repeat for jam. Let's see. Place the other side of the bread on top of that bread and enjoy your PBJ. The worst sandwich ever. So, anybody learn anything from this event? Y'all see how the English language and how we have to understand it. But a computer is worse than I am when it comes to trying to figure out the literal interpretation of what you've said. So when you're taking this into mind, or when you take this into mind, do your assignment or reread your assignment and go, oh, I could have done that a whole lot better. So you can stop the video. Thank you, sir.